Taste Man here. Opeth versus Wasp. Elite 8 matchup, 400 albums tourney. So we've got one of the all-time best hair metal albums of all time, Wasp by Wasp, going up against a prog metal masterpiece by Opeth, Ghost Reveries. Now, this Wasp album's one of my all-time favorites. I've literally listened to it since I was in early elementary school. It leans more towards the shock end of hair metal. It's a heavier hair metal album. And Opeth is a lot more complex, obviously. It's prog metal. Really, Opeth's their own genre. They're not just prog metal, they're Opeth. Like, when you hear an Opeth song, you know it's Opeth. There's really no bands that I think sound like Opeth. Even though there's other metal bands, other prog bands, other prog metal bands, Opeth sounds like Opeth. But all their albums don't sound the same. Like Dream Theater kind of sounds the same to me. I know they aren't the same, but they sound the same to me. But this Opeth album is one that I hadn't really listened to much. And this Wasp album I've listened to thousands upon thousands of times. But the Opeth album sounds so much more mature, so much more complex. Now, admitted, you know, Wasp, they're shock rock, 80s, hair metal, everything in excess. But it just sounds so sophomoric, so trite up against Opeth. Opeth sounds heavier and it's just more serious, even though Michael's got a great sense of humor. This Opeth album, I'm just digging in, and I just want to keep digging in. Advancing to the final four, 400 albums tourney. Opeth, Ghost Reveries.